The world generates 2.04 billion tons of waste every year. That's a huge number. But what if I tell you that by the year 2050 the number would increase by 70%, which is 3.4 billion tons of waste? Would the landfills will be enough to store such a huge amount of waste? Is it possible to send all this waste to another planet? How much would it cost? This is Facts Verified, and here's what would happen if we send garbage to another planet. It's possibly impossible. Even though we have become more advanced over the years, and it's less harder now to go into space, but not an easy task to do. However, yes, it's possible to send garbage to another planet. But before taking garbage to another planet, we have to take it into space. So let's take it into space first. As we mentioned earlier, the world produces 2.04 billion tons of waste every year. This means the operation would astronomically be expensive, requiring millions of rockets launches every year, which would not only affect the global environment, but would also hinder any future space travel. On calculations, if we want to shoot all the garbage into space, we would need about 168 million rockets, which would cost around $33 quadrillion every year. Just for comparison, the worldwide GDP is around $77 trillion. Let's assume we make the arrangements needed for millions of rockets, launching pads and every other equipment required. Even then, what are the chances we would successfully reach space? What if the rocket failed and crashes back to the Earth? That would result in more waste, not to mention might even result in massive destruction. So taking garbage into space itself looks impossible. We can't even think of taking it into another planet. Also, even if we try to shoot garbage in the space, it will create lots of other problems. According to NASA scientist Donald J. Kessler, the accumulation of space debris over time could become so dense that we could no longer use satellites. We would be trapped in a toxic world, surrounded by our own waste, which might again enter the atmosphere. So definitely it's not an efficient way to get rid of our waste. Instead, we should focus on cleaning our planet and finding other alternative ways to generate less waste. If you like the video, do check out our other videos for more such interesting information, and do subscribe to Facts Verified.